Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking apart a Cornwell Ratchet. This is a Cornwell USA. It doesn't really say what the model is. I went ahead and I took off this little circlip here for the pin that holds the directional selector, and I went ahead and took off this. And you're going to go ahead and pinch these with some needle nose to get it off. From here you have this, so this piece comes out just like this. You just pull it out. This is typically the piece that gets worn here. It's the little cog, you could see the wear there. And I actually have another piece of paper towel outside that you could see all of the wear. So at this point there's a pin right there. This pin holds in your selector here. It comes out through the top here just like this. And it would be a good thing to hold this down while you pull this out. Once you hold that piece out, you have this right here. So slowly remove this piece. There's a little tiny ball bearing and a spring in here. That's why you want to be very careful, because these components can fall out. There's the ball. Let's see what we can do to get this spring out real quick. There's your spring, and there's your piece. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick the camera up real quick and I can show you everything we've got right here. And I'll also organize it for you guys. This is a fairly simple ratcheting system. So if you go ahead and take a look here, you can see the components I've got. There's a spring, the little ball bearing. You've got the selector plate gear, which would be this thing. I don't know what you would even call that. It's an eccentric gear shape. You've got the pin right here that holds it. There's the E-clip or C-clip, whatever you would like to call that, that holds that pin in. And then the selector itself, which has a groove right here. And you can see that groove. This also has an indentation in it. And then you have your gear selector. Let me go ahead and reset the camera. So what you're going to want to do here is, it's really good to have some of these curved pokers. I don't know what you would even call that. It's spacing my mind right now. So you get these, you can pick them up at Harbor Freight, I think for $4, and there's a whole setup and you get a bunch of different kinds. Let's see. So you want to have the curved kind with the most extreme curve. You get some of these little needle nose pliers here, and you go ahead and stick the spring right in here into the hole here, and you grab your little ball here with your pliers. Make sure you get it good. This is the part where you can lose this, and it's pretty essential. So you go ahead, push it all the way down, get your ball in that groove, and you take your angled bit here and you stick it down in there and block the ball in. And then from that point, go ahead and push it in as far as you can get it with this. And then take this piece, make sure the groove is facing up, and go ahead and try to get that seated in there. This part can be a little bit of a pain, and that's why it's essential to have these. So once you've done that part, you take your plate here, and you want to get your groove on there. This part you got to be quick. Once you go ahead and do that, as you can see here, holding it down, take your pin and get your pin shoved through there. And make sure you go the right way. I actually just stuck it through the wrong side. And there's that. That one you've got the little clip now. See if I can actually get a better view of this. go ahead and put that clip on. Be careful, you don't want to lose that. Once you've gotten that clip on, go ahead and get your gear set in there. Give me one moment here. Sorry about that, I had an important business call about a first-gen Civic hatch I'm picking up here in a little bit. So, once you get that clip on, just ensure that it's seated all the way. Put this piece on, make sure you have it the right way. I actually did this backwards once. Had the ratcheting part on this side. Once you've done that, you go ahead and set it down, push on everything, make sure it's all good. And you take your last and final clip, set it over it like this. Keep the two prongs on the outsides of this other pin here. You pinch them, push it down. This part can be a little bit of a pain, so you just want to go ahead and keep trying. And then bam, there you go. You can go ahead and check the functionality of it. Seems pretty good. Turn it the other way. Still going. Go ahead and stick a extension on here. So you got there. Get your button. And ta-da! There you go. That's how you build a Cornwell ratchet.